What is going on with y'all, man? In this video, no matter how it go, stay solid. It's been a minute since I made a cart video. Wanted to give y'all some of this post-workout energy. Man, oh man. You just simply must figure out your why in this lifetime. You must figure out your reason to hang on. You must figure out your reason to continue keeping your mind strong throughout all of the bullshit. Throughout all of the programming and manipulation and thoughts about life. People telling you what to do and how to do it. People telling you what direction to go in. You must simply take a step back and realize every single thing in person and every single manner in which to go and behave in this world is programmed from somebody that you don't know. Everybody is consenting and living in a way that is not what they designed for their own life. Do y'all think about that? This whole system, this whole society, this whole matrix, like, yeah, clearly I've put so much emphasis and attention on it over the past few years, and I ultimately love to help people. It's like, how can you give somebody advice in this world without letting them know that the system that you're in, the way that you live your life, is not the way you choose to live it? You sign up and you agree with it and you consent to it and you go along with what everyone else is doing and how they do it, but none of us created the laws and rules of how we live our life. Ain't that like suspicious to y'all? So if anybody's not acknowledging that pure fact, if y'all is on social media listening to anybody trying to tell you how to be a better citizen in a slavery controlled society that's not manufactured by no one that you know or created by no one that even looks like you, if we going off the historical doctrine, forefathers, motherfuckers with wigs and marching and colonial guns and all of this shit. It's like, yo, we love America for some fucking reason, because it's our home, because we was born here, blah, blah, blah. But worldwide, they got every single nation under governmental slavery. Every single nation is going in a programmed, functioning, systematic matrix way. Man, woman, and child. And they program us as children. National anthems, songs of our country, shit, songs of your culture. Everything is programming you. But what's some of the main things that is a frequent subject in music? Death, overcoming, and love. Overcoming the oppressive systems of the society and the government that you under and the people that surround you. Dealing with love and relationships and dealing with death. Rather, modern day, they got us promoting death and promoting to kill each other, or you just figuring out how to go on through a grieving process. But these three systematic subjective things that are in all music genres throughout all time and all history and all throughout the world, it revolves around the same things: love, going up against oppression, and death. So where are the main things that we know in this world even coming from? The fact that we even have music to create is because they gave us recording systems. They gave us ways to document our energy and our spirit and our creativity and our mind. Again, all genres: singing, pop, rap, country, rock, romance music, R&B. That shit is all about three subjects. You going against either people that's oppressing you, citizens that you know, or it's fight the power music. You is fucking talking about death, somebody dying, somebody trying to kill you, or you getting over a death of somebody that you know and love. Or it's about love itself and all of the confusion, complications, and bad shit that goes on with being in love. All of the good shit too, the fun, fuzzy feelings. Oh, I love you too. It's all good and it's great. But when you're under fucking warfare as a people and on the planet, it's a different thing that you approach every single subject with. When you are objectively under warfare, it is a different thing that you approach life with. It is a different way to go about solving problems. It is a different way that you get to the root of things. This is why I mentioned in my last video, crying and sadness and lower emotions is kind of a maladaptive trait, because You're letting this world get to you. You're feeling overwhelmed. That means you're putting priority on the physical, and the spiritual and mental is taking the back seat. You're prioritizing the physical world and the things that you cannot change and control over the mental. All you have to do is flip your perception of something. Flip the view and the angle and the perspective in which you're looking at something. And just like that, your life changes, your emotions and your mind alchemizes. But if you stuck in just doing and thinking what everyone else is doing and thinking, revolving around the same things, oppression, injustice, negativity, violence, love, sex, relationships, and death and murder, right? If you is focused on those same three things as everybody else, and you're not going down to the bigger picture, you're not being a wide person, you're not examining and observing, how did this even come to be? How did everyone get into a situation where we all worried and focused about the same things? Social media and TV, modern day. Again, I mentioned music first and foremost because that is the base of it all. That shit started in the 50s, 40s, 60s, 30s, 20s, as far back as we can remember. But then when the shit started to get recorded, record players, so you could play it back, so these sounds can continuously vibrate and create a soundtrack to your life. Whether it's a sad soundtrack, a joyous soundtrack, a soundtrack that's programming you to be in line and in love with your country. It's so crazy because modern day we got technology, and it's just, you got people with huge followings and people that's under movements and internet social communities. But that's really one of the main tricks of this evil society, is that now they got us just getting together online and not coming together in person to ever come to any way of taking back this world, taking it back from the people that's evil and oppressing us. And you know this world is in an evil, oppressive state because the feminine, the mom, is at a lower tier in society. The woman itself, the portal through which we all come from, the divine feminine, is at a lower, degraded state. The way that we look at women in this world, the way that we're promoted to view women in this world. Nigga, that's your mom. Nigga, that's your mom that you talking down about. Nigga, that's your mom that you is looking at saying bitches and hoes ain't shit. All I'm gonna do is fuck a bitch and kick her to the side cause I ride and I blah, 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 blah. Then I slide on my niggas like, you know, when I'm in my apartment and when I'm in my zen, I'm not turned up like this. But when I'm in my car and I got surround sound and all I can look at is the light beam from my phone, it take me there. Y'all must fucking understand, you in this culture where people is snitching and telling to the oppressors. They're snitching and telling to the oppressors from things that you do. If you with your niggas and y'all is thinking about committing a violent act in any way, shape, and form, just understand 9 times out of 10, a nigga's gonna tell on you, or he's gonna tell somebody. Now, snitching is a difference between telling. I'm telling y'all shit. I've been telling y'all information. Telling information is just, you know, gathering shit that you have and you share it with the world. Snitching is going out of your way to compromise somebody else's shit, going to an authoritative figure or place or people, knowing that it's going to be consequences for their actions, repercussions. You really throwing somebody under the bus. That's the difference between snitching and telling. So we in this world that's riling you up with rap music, riling you up, even the women that's getting riled up to commit motherfucking crime of passions because they so attached to a nigga that's doing them wrong or constantly not living and doing the things that you want him to do. So then you fucking slash his tire, put a brick in his window, or plot on motherfucking, I don't even want to speak any of this shit into existence. But y'all is manipulated too just by going off the love and hip hop and social media programming and listening to females like Cardi B. I fuck with Cardi B. Listening to females like JT. I don't really listen to JT, but I know that they is the take a nigga money, get his shit while he sleep, then he pay for all the food that I eat. Goddamn, it's like we live in a world of Satanism. We live in a world where everybody is in their lower nature and greedy and selfish, and everybody is trying to get theirs. In a world that you're just made to think like the people that have oppressed and taken over you. You are made to think and live and do to your peers and civilized societal members exactly what your government captors do to you. Look at them like they are your enemy, your opposite, and even if, and ultimately conniving because people really play a role and manipulate to get on people's good side. And then they got full on bad intentions. You gotta keep your mind right in this shit. And you gotta maintain the reality and acceptance of being a lone wolf, because it really is that goddamn simple. It's really that goddamn simple. Again, to my young men in this world, to my young women in this world, TV and social media and music, main forms of programming, and it revolves around the same shit. Oppression, dealing with the governmental system, your parents, your family, your friends, peers, whoever else that is oppressing you, meaning making your life hard, meaning they're attacking, they're against you, right? It's damn near just vibrations and sounds to identify with, and it damn near is the opposite of courage. It's the opposite of knowledge. It's the opposite of truthful understanding of life. It's just like basking in victimhood when you're the oppressed. All right. Then number two, you're dealing with death, the inevitable of life. And you must understand in your own brain, death is an illusion, because you heard in 3rd grade, energy never dies. You are energy. You are a soul having a human experience. You are a divine spark. You will never die. We go on, whether we reincarnate or into another human physical body, or we go on to the outside realms of life, the great beyond, to a realm that is limitless. We're bounded here in this physical world. So just understand that then it makes it harder, because on the other end, when you don't want death and you know you're under oppression, then you just get attached to somebody or something that you love. And then your heart is just drawn. Your heart is just on a string. Your heart is just so heavy because of attachment. Attachment is the root of all suffering. You must have a light heart. It's hard to have a light heart when you're listening to music and media and every single thing that's informing your mind, that's programming you. It's programming you to be in the victimized, attached state. And you just need good feelings and good stimulation, and for everything to be going perfectly right, the way it's seen on the image, on TV or on the screen or in a story, that is supposed to be perfectly right. Your love life or whatever. Oppression, death, the system, the injustices, DEI, the government, we're all under a governmental backwards human slavery system. So I lay all of this shit out because nobody around you is observing the truth. It's very rare that your friends and family and the people that you're looking at on the internet is not under one of these 3 modes of oppression. Shit, music, TV, social media. Again, oppression, I'm gonna keep saying it, I'm gonna keep drilling it home. Oppression, violence, death, music, love, relationships. It's not many people that's not just surrounded by these things that nobody gave you or nobody thought of themselves. It's all been given to you to identify with and look at as the highest goal of living. And then it's like you don't know nothing else. You're within this box of, oh, this is just how life goes. Guess I'm just supposed to find love. And if nobody wants me, then I just fall out of love and try to get back in love. Oh, I guess I just be a victim of the system. Or I guess I just grieve and cry and because of all the sadness and the dying and killing that's all around me. It's such a thing in this game of life, y'all. It's such a thing in this spiritual realm that we're living in. We're all souls having a human experience, so you must keep your mind right. Again, death is an illusion. We don't die. We're energy. We're the divine sparks. The body will one day go to a point where it cannot continue. Then we will see what the fuck happens next. But you're in the bounded, limited physical body. Bounded and limited because you can't fucking put your hand through a wall. You can imagine that you can do that, but then in this 3D boundary physical world, you cannot. So I'm gonna leave the video off here. Our first step into confusion was our incarnation into the human body. It's called inception, birth, beginning, creation. Okay? That was the first confusion. We became fused. We became confused, bridging 2 things together, the soul and the body. And we're going to continue on this frequency. I love y'all. Stay godlike.